Hi, this is Austin and Beth with Points Unknown.
And this is the highlights of our amazing motorcycle trip through Southeast Europe.
We flew in and out of Split, Croatia, so we spent the first day getting over jet lag and exploring this ancient city.
The next morning, we picked up our motorcycles and the detailed route information from Croatia Moto Adventures and started our motorcycle journey. With great weather on our first day, we headed north,
winding along the Adriatic coastline and stopping in small towns for good food and marveling at the breathtaking beauty around every turn.
And after a great day of riding, we spent the night in Zadar.
Unfortunately, day 3 greeted us with high winds and coastal road closures, so we weren't able to take the coastal route the whole way.
But we were soon back along the water with sunshine and twisty roads, taking us all the way to the bustling port city of Rijeka, where we explored a beautiful castle on the hill and ate gelato in the historic medieval downtown square.
On day 4, we headed inland into Slovenia, with a stop in Postojna Cave to see this incredible wonder
And marvel at the baby dragons inside. It's definitely the largest natural cave we have seen.
complete with a river running through it.
And after exploring inside the mountains, we headed up over into the Julian Alps.
Along some of the most beautiful forest roads and through serene farms and villages.
The route we took was truly spectacular, taking us up and over a high pass and then dropping back down into the small town of Bohinj.
From there, we checked out the Lake Bled area, including a special stop at the laundromat to help us recover from a freak gasoline fight incident that Beth had the day before. In case the motorcycle life was looking too glamorous. What do you think, B?
Yeah!
You ready for this?
No, they said travel the world, it'll be fun. No one ever said it would be wet.
It's always wet.
It is always wet.
It wouldn't be a Points Unknown motorcycle trip without a bit of inclement weather, and for the next couple of days we got our fair share of rain.
On day 5, we dropped back out of the mountains and headed south, back through Bled, Ljubljana, and ultimately back into Croatia.
With plenty of stops at roadside castles.
plan continued on day 6, but it was almost fitting as we toured the gushing waterfalls at Plitvice Lakes National Park.
We certainly didn't get any wetter from the waterfall spray, and the fog made this park feel even more like a magic fairy tale kingdom.
Before heading into Bosnia and Herzegovina, we took a side trip into the abandoned Zeljava Air Force Base. This place was also surreal, with tunnels winding deep into the mountain.
We didn't venture far for fear of getting lost, but we did appreciate a few minutes of shelter from the rain.
Welcome to Bosnia!
Welcome to Bosnia.
On day 7, the weather improved, and we were treated to some beautiful riding through mountain towns and lakeside villages.
Although we had to take a detour due to a large landslide taking out the direct road down into Mostar, the side path took us up higher into the gorgeous alpine landscape above treeline.
We made it into Mostar just before sundown, with perfect light to take in the ancient town and old bridge. South through Bosnia and Herzegovina, we crossed the border into Montenegro on day 8.
there we entered the stunning Piva Canyon, with incredible bridges and dozens of tunnels traversing the steep canyon walls.
The riding and scenery was absolutely epic. As we climbed out of the canyon towards Durmitor National Park, we did switchbacks inside the tunnels, quickly transporting us from lush green mountain river to rugged alpine scenery.
The incredible mountains and rocky landscapes of Montenegro were unexpected and so impressive. It was really a treat to explore this area that we previously didn't know hardly anything about. Stayed in the lovely mountain town of Zabeljak and checked out the nearby and impressive Tara Bridge.
Dropping down out of the mountains on day 9, we headed west again towards the coast and the incredible Bay of Kotor. Even with the cloudy weather, the bay was beautiful, and our route took us right along the edge of the bay, winding us back north and back into sunny Croatia.
Back on the Adriatic coast road again, we headed up to Dubrovnik, one of the most famous cities in Croatia. And with good reason. Beautiful medieval architecture, ancient city walls and cobblestone streets, panoramic views of the crystal clear sea, and fantastic little shops and restaurants tucked into every little alley.
Dubrovnik was incredible. We were excited to ride north from the bustling city on day 10 to catch a ferry to Hvar Island and to slow things down a bit.
The island did not disappoint.
The single main road across the island wound us through olive plantations and along the tranquil coast.
There's so much history and culture on this island, we did our best to soak it all up.
On the last day of our trip, we enjoyed exploring the incredibly cool and old city of Stari Grad. It was probably one of our favorite towns that we visited. Overall, we can't say enough good things about all the countries we visited. Beautiful, surprising, friendly and safe. With great riding, great people, and great food, you really can't go wrong in Southeastern Europe.
We were also so thankful for the excellent guidance and rental experience from Croatia Moto Adventure. Davor and his team really made everything super easy. The materials provided by Croatia Moto Adventure were top-notch, outlining each day's route, activities, recommendations, and nightly accommodations.
And thank you for joining us on our trip. If you have questions about our route, logistics, or just want to say hi, leave a note in the comments.
Otherwise, please like and subscribe to Points Unknown for more content just like this. Thanks again, and see you on down the trail.